Hello, my name is Kristen Sellers, and I'm in my seventh year of teaching. I teach elementary school at Hallsboro Artesia Elementary. It's located just outside of Whiteville, North Carolina, towards the East Coast. Um, First, I taught first grade for 1 year, did my internship in kindergarten. I taught 5 years of second grade, and I'm in my third day of third grade. Um, I actually requested to be in third grade because it's a heavily tested area, and I kind of wanted to get more acquainted with how to teach kids and prepare them for the end of grade test, and just get familiar with all the details that are involved with that. Um, so I really enjoy teaching at Hallsboro Artesia. It feels like home to me. I feel invested in the children that are there. Some of the children that I taught are now moving on to the middle school, so I'm very proud of them. Um, since beginning my degree in executive leadership, I have assumed many responsibilities. One of the responsibilities that kind of empowered me to become an administrator um, or pursue that degree is being on the school improvement team and being the process manager for NC Star and the the school improvement team chairperson. So I think that really empowered me to become to further my degree in education. So with being on the sit team and being the chairperson, I have learned a lot about the school, and I've learned some inside information on how the school should be ran, um, and that's very interesting to me. Um, Also, I've also learned how to um, coordinate POCs, and my county has just adopted MTSS. My school is piloting that program. So now I'm also really involved in that because it kind of goes hand in hand with SIT as well. Um, so I'm really excited about carrying out those MTSS duties as well to learn even more about the school and the student assistance team. Um, I also have been in charge of buses with the help of my assistant principal. That's really exciting because I get to know more about the area that I work in, seeing as I don't physically live in that area. Even though I have 7 years experience, there's always more to know about where the kids are coming from. So have learning more about the buses and having that such a big responsibility with making sure, especially at the beginning of the year, where the kids are going, that's a big step in earning my degree, and just some real world situations that can occur that we might not learn in our graduate school classes. Some lessons that I have learned is to embrace change. And I've learned that aside from going to graduate school, just in general, a lot of aspects of education change throughout um, over the years, and I think it's very important that we look at change as a good thing. Kind of like MTSS, for example, that is a change in our county, and I think it's important to maintain a positive attitude while while implementing these programs or processes. Um, I've also learned to empower others through delegation. I've learned that many teachers, even though they complain for having certain duties, in the end, it seems that they like having these duties because they feel like they are a part of the school. And so I think, especially beginning teachers, I think it's very important to get them involved in the school and how things work and be very transparent with them on why things have to work out the way they are. Just for example, um, my principal put a beginning teacher in charge of um, counting calculators this year. So, and I could tell she really liked that job, even though it's small, but she felt like she was an important part of our staff. She had an important job And I think she's beginning to get empowered herself. Um, I think that the positions that I have been given, such as being on the school improvement team and the bus duties and MTSS, I think that they have defined my leadership style and my work ethic by, like I said before, being more transparent, and I know why things need to be the way they are. Whereas before, when I didn't know as much, I felt like, oh, well, why do we need to do that? Now that I have more leadership duties, I understand the running of the school. I understand why these things are important, why this documentation has to be in place. I understand the tiny jobs that take place that we think are time wasters. I understand why we have to have those now. I understand why it's important to be on campus on time. That goes into work ethic there too. Um, because when you have these leadership roles, you are the one responsible. And I've also learned the importance of delegation. You can't try to do all of this at one time. So I'm really excited to see what other duties that I can responsibilities that I can take on this year to help me further my experience in the leadership area. So, um, thank you.